Greetings, Grapple fans. It's Mike Quackenbush back with your podcast a-go-go on this Free Match Monday. Season 20 is about to kick off. This weekend, we celebrate National Pro Wrestling Day out in Lancaster, PA. But today, I want to flash back to Season 19 and one of the defining rivalries of that year, which pit the members of the Proteus Wheel against the Colony.
Bryce Remsburg really has an unenviable task here. Giving some instructions to both teams. Well, time for diplomacy is over, Bryce. These guys are going to go at it tooth and nail. Frantic in one corner with Green Ant. Alex has already rid the ring, and Thiefant trapped over there with Volgar. Proteus, it looks to me like they do not want to waste any time. They're going to get right to it and see how quickly they can beat the Colony. Giving up a whole lot of weight. You know, when we saw Calix one-on-one with Fire Ant, that weight differential was over 100 pounds. And that's probably true in every instance of the Proteus wheel, no matter which ant they're paired up with. Volgar swinging away with a clubbing forearm blow. Green Ant returns fire, but that was brought to a screeching halt by just one blow from Volgar. Huge chant of Green Ant from the Chikarmi. Fire Ant firing away on all three members. He's got to divide his attention between all three of them. That is no easy task. Not even Fire Ant has eyes in the back of his head. Volgar picks him up, he goes around, puts the brakes on, satellite DDT countered into a scintillating power slam. Fire Ant has the presence of mind to get out of the ring. That's the mark of a true veteran. He can't be pinned out there. He cannot be made to submit. And Thiefant now in there, trying to take it to the members of the Proteus wheel, but maybe more heart than brains behind that one. Oh, what a side slam from Frantic, and they're not done yet. Calix is stalking him, but before he can get to him, Green Ant rushing to the rescue of his partner. We saw, all Calix really had to do was put all of his body weight across Fire Ant when we were here for Don't Go to Sleep, and Fire Ant could not wiggle out from underneath him. They're just too big, and that might be precisely what will lead them to victory over the Colony. Nobody's had the number of the Proteus wheel quite like these ants, though. He is just at their mercy. There's nowhere for him to go, fans. The limp body language of Green Ant tells me he might be on Dream Street. Professor Nicodemus barking instructions from the ringside area and gloating in the glory of his Proteus wheel. Whoa, a very rare combination hold. Fans, this is the Stockade. Keep your eye on Volgar, who's got both Thiefant and Green Ant and is going to take them for the ride. He's in no rush whatsoever. He's holding them two men with ease. Oh no. What are they thinking here? Green Ant and Thiefant can't escape from this position. Are they going to try and add Fire Ant to the pile? This is unlike anything I have ever seen before, fans. Round and round they go. Whoa! That is brute strength, plain and simple. Professor Nicodemus likes to tout mind over muscle, but that was a whole lot of muscle. Yep, Bryce admonishing Calix there. He picked up that spire of barbed wire that he wears to the ring. And in the past, we've seen the members of the Proteus wheel, they're not afraid sometimes to be disqualified, to have a match thrown out. But I believe they really want a definitive win over the Colony. They've been the repeated thorn in their side all season long. Their record was largely unblemished until Fire Ant came along. Green Green Ant making it out. He's touched the floor. Is Bryce going to rule his feet must touch the floor? I mean, that is the letter of the rule, so Bryce is certainly, as senior official, of course, it's his call regardless. But Green Ant's feet certainly did not touch the floor there. That did not constitute a legal tag. If you exit the ring and touch the floor, whoa, 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 huge slam. Green Ant's going to try and make it back into his corner, but all the members of the colony have already withstood so much abuse, so much punishment. Even at this stage of the game, what do any of them have left in the tank? Tag in the corner of the Proteus wheel. Volgar just holding Green Ant. He is wide open. He's a sitting duck for Volgar. Oh. They sloughed him up like he weighed nothing, and then, oh no. Yeah, Green Ant better get the heck out of there. I don't know if you can see that, but it looked to me like Volgar and Calyx were planning a double team move that might have resulted in Volgar throwing Calyx down on the Green Ant. So thank goodness Green Ant got out of there because my ring crew would have to clean up a green stain off the canvas.
Out of the corner, let's go, Calyx!
Their tags are violent. So that's how they'll treat one another. Well, you know exactly how they're going to treat the members of the colony. We have seen it going on for months, fans. Big slam from Calyx the Castigator. Keep your eye on Frantic, who follows with a leg drop perfectly placed. Defense in a world of trouble. Shoulders exposed. It's a count of 2. Bryce Remsburg in perfect position to make the call, keeping his eyes on the shoulders of the Ants. Grabbing a hold of the antenna. Oh, where is it?
Come on, let's go.
Oh, yeah, they turned their attention away for just a second, and boy, was Thief Ant scrambling to get out of the ring. He said to Frantic, as I'm sure you can hear, body slam, and I think that's what they want. Is that how they're going to try and put the colony away, by slamming one of them on top of their opponent? Especially that's Calyx. This is a 300-pounder. To have a 300-pounder slammed on top of your rib cage, forget about it. I don't care who you are, you're not coming back from that. And the Thief Ant better do everything in his power to avoid that happening to him. Everything these guys do is so deadly, so dangerous. And that's why the Proteus will more or less have been able to run roughshod over the Chikara roster. Only one group has consistently had their number this season. It's Green Ant, Thief Ant, and Fire Ant. They proved that at King of Trios, but in doing so, they may have made very bitter enemies of these misfits of science. Thief Ant looked to his corner. He rocked up and turned his gaze toward his turnbuckle, and there's nobody there. There isn't a Green Ant to tag. There isn't a Fire Ant to tag. Thief Ant's having a real gut check right now in the center of the ring here at the Wrestle Factory. Oh! Crushing blow in the corner. Another tag in the corner of the Proteus wheel. They have been able to tag at will. The same cannot be said of the colony. And as Thief Ant continues to be isolated and continues to just take so much punishment, didn't take long. They just pounded the starch out of Fire Ant. I thought we were going to see the colony start to rally. It didn't last long, fans. Forearm blow across the breadth of the shoulder blades. Fire Ant out at 1. Springing back up. He does not want to be caught with his shoulders down on the mat, as no seasoned wrestler would want. Trapped in the middle of the Proteus wheel as Volgar rids the corner of anyone who could potentially tag. and a senior member of our roster like Fire Ant realizes what a dire scenario this is. That's about 800 pounds of mass colliding, and there was nowhere to go. There was nowhere to displace that impact. Fire Ant just had to eat it all. Liger Bomb turned him inside out. And now Volgar, senton right across the chest. They're crazy not to cover him here. They are crazy not to try to end this match. They just took too long. You're not going to pin Fire Ant like that. And I got to admit, I didn't see Fire Ant moving, but luckily Thief Ant kept his eye on the action. He survived such abuse and then still managed to get in the ring and come to Fire Ant's aid. I don't know where he caught him with that dropkick. Well, Bryce probably saw it better than anybody. Almost could have been fouled. Springing up and drop-kicking Volgar right in the cranium. Tried to reverse directions. Frantic went into the corner. He's obviously disoriented, but not enough. Green Ant luckily landing on his feet. Woo! What a great-looking kick from the outside. Green Ant ascends to the top turnbuckle, but Professor Nicodemus just shoved him right off the corner while Frantic had drawn Bryce's attention. He did not see that illegal interference. Now he's in a bad way. Green Ant going for the ride. Fall-away slam to Frantic. Moving about halfway across the ring. The raw power of the Proteus wheel has been the story of this trio's encounter. They had things well in hand until Professor Nicodemus caused the turning of the tide, and now the pendulum has swung back in the favor of the Proteus wheel. One more time, boy, Thief Ant must be out trying to win MVP of this match. He has saved this match at least twice, if not 3 times now for his team. One more time, well, that time he landed on the apron, but he's in the wrong part of town because Calix is right there. Caught an elbow in the Adam's apple. Thief Ant cleared that distance so he could throw a drop kick. Frantic tumbles to the floor, but now Calix is legal. They're gonna have to work hard to chop him down. Open-handed blows, stinging chops, anything they can do to get a moment's advantage over this super heavyweight, but both Green Ant and Thief Ant can't even budge it. Looks like, no, they managed to get right out of that choke slam attempt and land a double super kick. Calix luckily landed on his feet. Keep your eyes on the members of the colony. Green Ant, Thief Ant fly. Oh no! Frantic just caught Thief Ant. He's bear hugging him out there on the floor. Fire Ant's alone in the ring. I don't know if he realizes Volgar is behind him. Trying to set up Fire Ant. Oh, he ran right through him. Usually the brick walls are stationary, but not in the case of Volgar. That one was mobile. And now Volgar going to the top rope. What's he doing? Is he going to crush Fire Ant or is he going to go to the outside? Whoa! That's a gigantic man flying down and crushing everybody. I mean, you saw the way they tag each other. They slap each other in the face. Why wouldn't he? He just threw his body with reckless abandon at 2/3 of the participants in the match, including his own partners. But Volgar's definitely paid a price for it. You can see him clutching his chest. Quite a risk Volgar has taken. Professor Nicodemus, one more time. The exact... Yeah. Yes! Get him out of here. Bryce ejecting Professor Nicodemus. You know, you got away with it once, and you're lucky you got away with it once, Nicodemus. You're not getting away with it a second time. Not in front of our senior official. No way. Bryce Remsburg is ejecting Professor Nicodemus from the ringside area. You are not a participant in this match. Get out. Good riddance to bad science. Green Ant, Fire Ant, Thief Ant pulling themselves back up to their feet. A tale of teamwork was King of Trios 2018. Oh, and now at last they are one step ahead of the Misfits of Science. Taking the fight right to the freaks of Professor Nicodemus' laboratory. Here comes Volgar one more time. And Frantic just got a face full of it. How long can they hope to stay one step ahead of these three incredibly dangerous wrestlers? Volgar, whoa, 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 whoa! He went over the top and fell to the floor. You gotta admire the heart of these three competitors as they literally fling their bodies to get as much weight and inertia behind that weight as they possibly can. 6 feet of flying. Finally, they've rid the ring of Calyx the Castigator. Oh, big boot found the mark right in the mush of Frantic. He is the smallest of the three, and if they were going to try to isolate one member and win the match, I like the odds if they picked Frantic. Fire Ant, Super Frankensteiner, took him right over in perfect position for Thief Ant to fly, and Green Ant with a frog splash, Bryce in position. It's 2, it's only 2. It was close, but no cigar. Yahtzee kick fired in by Fire Ant. Finally, whoa, they managed to take out the members of the Proteus wheel one more time, and they'll need to keep them down to create an opening to finish off the match. We saw Fire Ant use the beach break. With everything they have left, their tanks have got to be on E. What can they muster to put him away? Maybe it's time for that tried and true move. Building the anthill, and they scored, they got him! The Colony wins! The anthill is the recipe for success over the Proteus wheel.
Here are your winners, the team of Green Ant, Thief Ant, and Fire Ant, the Colony!
It took everything they had, but Fire Ant, Green Ant, and Thief Ant, your victors over the Proteus wheel. And perhaps it is time for a right to be wronged, as Bryce Remsburg returns that stolen King of Trios medallion to Fire Ant. That was earned by that man, Calyx. The only wrestler in all of history to win King of Trios twice. Fire Ant is basically in a class unto himself.